So did you see this? Is it a Vine, just a Twitter video of a Black Lives Matter protester complaining about the police department across the street getting Chick-fil-A?
No, I did not. I did not see that.
It's super funny. Regardless of what you think about Black Lives Matter, I don't care what you think about Black Lives Matter, honestly. The police officers get delivered Chick-fil-A, and he's like, man, and they ain't let us, like, have any food.
Okay.
Man, so he basically was like, okay, I'm done being an activist for a little bit. I'm done doing this political cause that I think is worthy. But God damn it, those people have Chick-fil-A and I do not. So this led me to the question that I must ask you. At what point does your activism cease, and for what food?
Well, that's a non-starter. Literally any food for me is going to trump going outside and doing literally anything. I don't care if people are getting shot in the street. I got Hot Pockets in the freezer.
La 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 la. Here we go. It's the Bible reloaded, logic explosion, like Jesus and Moses, but it's Hugo and Jake. The Bible is shaded, and most of it taken, so get educated with Hugo and Jake. Pull up a pew and stop what you're doing. It's Bible reloaded time. They call it debated, the theist will hate it. I'm talking to taken, but it's Hugo and Jake. So I'm with the show then, it's not candy coated, it's the Bible reloaded with Hugo and Jake. With Hugo and Jake.
Hello everyone, I'm Hugo,
And I'm Jake.
and this is hashtag Bible Lives Matter.
Is it?
No, it's not. Don't. We're just goading you on. Please don't turn the comment section into garbage. I don't care. I don't care one way or another.
There's no way that no one can just take a joke in this.
Oh,
None of you can just take a joke. All of you must definitely be like, Black Lives Matter is a terrorist organization, or they're killing black people in the streets. Like, can't you just be like, haha, that was a good joke? I too would stop activism for a Hot Pocket.
Anyway, today we're continuing on in Ecclesiastes. We're continuing with Solomon's bullshit, his emo bullshit. He's going to continue to tell you why your life isn't worth living. And
garbage.
if you turn the comments into any sort of flame board, I'll tell you why your life isn't worth living, because you're a garbage person. So
Commenters' lives don't matter.
definitely, YouTube lives don't matter ever. I don't care
Hashtag.
if you're black, white, Asian, fat, thin, gay, straight, trans, whatever. Everyone kill yourself. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 11. Wisdom, like an inheritance, is a good thing and benefits those who see the sun. Oh, I see. Everything, wealth, status, all suck. But wisdom, the one thing you're known for, Solomon, is fucking crackerjack A1. I see how it is. You're trying to devalue everyone else's qualities while jacking up the price of your own. This is insider trading, and I will not allow it.
I don't know enough about stocks to help you with that joke.
Make a Quaaludes joke. People have seen
Quaaludes. I've seen Wolf of Wall Street. I'll throw a midget. I don't care.
There you go. That's as close
You know how
to,
I feel about midgets.
That's
They're
as
weird.
close to talking about the economy as we'll ever get. You're welcome. Invest in T-bills.
I don't know that either.
Yeah, neither do I. Wisdom is a shelter as money is a shelter, but the advantage of knowledge is this. Wisdom preserves those who have it. As
All
opposed
right,
to money.
hold on a second.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Would you A, rather be a dumb millionaire, Adam Sandler, or a homeless brilliant person like that guy that Jamie Foxx played that knew how to play the violin?
I'll be the dumbest millionaire. I will be Donald Trump, because I might be the next president, which is, if you didn't want to end it before, now's the time.
Donald Trump isn't dumb. Okay, but he doesn't sound very smart.
No, he's dumb. He's
You
one
can
of the
like
dumb-
him.
He's
You
one
can
of the,
like him just fine, but telling me he's a smart man is too far.
Donald Trump is legitimately one of the stupidest people I've ever heard speak. He's anti-vaccination. He's anti-net neutrality. He thinks global warming is a hoax by China.
He thinks Obama is from Kenya.
He's legitimately one of the dumbest people I've ever heard speak. And that's not even... I don't even care if you're a Republican. That's cool and if you like him. But he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, like nobody that voted for George Bush was like, yeah, but he's really smart. That's why I like him. No. No, you're fooling yourself. He almost died by eating a pretzel. That's how smart George Bush was. I wonder what food's going to kill Donald Trump in the Oval Office. It's probably going to be a taco bowl.
Consider what God has done. Who can straighten what he has made crooked? Anyone with applicable force that they can put on it in the opposite direction.
Vice.
Vice?
Yeah.
I don't know.
To be fair to Solomon, this was before the Industrial Revolution, so he didn't have those things.
He was unaware of levers.
Also, this is against praying the gay away.
Yeah.
Who can straighten what has made crooked? Nobody.
It's too fabulous. Way
It's
too
too
fabulous.
much.
But when times are bad, consider this. God has made the one as well as the other. Therefore, no one can discover anything about their future. Fortune tellers, not real. In the meaningless life of mine, I have seen both of these. The right...
This is a fucking Death Cab for Cutie song.
In this meaningless... I don't know what Death Cab for Cutie sounds like. I'm going to bail out of that joke before someone tells me that sounds nothing
meaningless
like...
life of mine, I have seen both of these. How could you be so mean to me? I'm a 40-year-old man that used to date Zoe J. Chanel. This is all true.
Oh.
This is all true. That's all. But to be fair, I have maxed out on my Death Cab for Cutie knowledge. You got all of it. Every bit of it.
If I ever met Zoe Deschanel and I had to talk to her, I might slap her in the face.
Man, but
There's
something about her. There's something about her.
There's too much quirk. It
There's
gets
so
obnoxious.
much quirk, but I mean, I might let her quirk near my junk.
No one wants to go near your junk. Have you seen yourself? She's way above you.
She's clearly above me, but I don't care if she wants to. I would let her.
She's not even...
I'm saying
gonna...
if she got really drunk, I would probably let her do things to my junk. I don't know what those things are because she's so quirky. I can't tell if they do the same things in bed or I'm just so far removed. Well, hipsters, how do you fuck?
You and
Is it only to the band Alt J?
I would say she's out of our league, but she's playing a different game than us, so... The righteous perishing in their righteousness, and the wicked living long in their wickedness. Do not be over-righteous, neither be over-wise. Why
Just
destroy
be right
yourself?
in the fucking middle. Just be as boring as you fucking can. Please do not have any personality to speak of.
That's why I continue to live on, even though my diet consists mainly of things that have been frozen for longer than they have not been frozen. Do not be over-wicked, and do not be a fool. Why die before your time? It is good to grasp the one and not let go of the other. Whoever fears God will avoid all extremes. Yeah, because we know there's a huge correlation between people who follow God and people who avoid extremes.
Yeah.
نجوم لاحت في العليا لتناجي العزة والسؤدد وبريق يسطع أخاذا ونفوس الناس بها تسعد نجوم لاحت في العليا لتناجي العزة والسؤدد وبريق.
Wisdom makes one wise person more powerful than 10 rulers in a city, says the king. Indeed, there is no one on earth who is righteous, and no one who does what is right and never sins. Do not pay attention to every word people say, or you may hear your servant cursing you, for you know in your heart that many times you yourself have cursed others. So just kind of ignore what other people do when it's bad, because you do bad things too, which is counterintuitive to everything the Bible has said thus far and will say in the future, but whatever. I guess Solomon's got a lid on this.
I mean, that's almost turn the other cheek. Instead, that's just like, forget the haters, bruh. Stay woke.
They hate us because they ain't us.
I don't know any other hashtags.
Hashtag blessed.
Blessed. There we go.
All this I tested by wisdom, and I said, I am determined to be wise, but this was way beyond me. Whatever exists is far off and most profound. Who can discover it? A lot of things have been discovered. Like in the past 400 years, actually, since science has been the prevailing way that we determine knowledge. A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like planes.
Pornhub.
Sally Struthers.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either, but we discovered her.
Did we?
I don't know.
Pokemon Go.
Edible underpants.
I've never eaten those. I imagine they're like a fruit roll-up, but
They're-
I can't
they're-
imagine a
they're-
fruit roll-up on my junk because that would just stick to my junk.
They're a fruit roll-up. It's just a fruit roll-up, but in panty shape.
I feel like they'd have to be more sturdy than that.
They're thicker. They're not exactly the same, but it's flavor-wise.
Have you eaten them?
No, but I've seen them. You can look at them. They're a fucking fruit roll-up.
Has anyone eaten edible panties? And if so, did that shit melt all over your vagina? I feel like it would melt on your vagina.
Yeast infection.
Yeah. I mean, that might be the point. Like, oh, it's a candy-flavored vagina. Hooray! But that doesn't turn me on. I don't want food in a vagina. I just don't want it there.
You get flavored lube, because if you put any sort of actual food near a vagina, there's a chance that something in it's going to be sugary or whatever, and it's going to give you a nasty yeast infection. I learned that off the Reddit.
It's better if you learn that firsthand. Like, I poured some sweet tea on my girlfriend's vagina, and the next day she was just a fucking yeast farm.
I've yet to experience a yeast infection anywhere near me, so I'd like to keep it that way.
Don't put food in your vaginas, kids.
So I turned my mind to understand, to investigate, and to search out wisdom and the scheme of things, and to understand the stupidity of wickedness and the madness of folly. So
he consulted himself on the search for wisdom.
yeah, he's kind of an
Fuck
asshole.
that.
He's
No,
Solomon's
this is some fucking...
Solomon's the biblical version of a YouTube commenter. They think they know everything. I find more bitter than death the woman who is a snare, whose heart is a trap, and whose hands are chains. The man who pleases God will escape her, but the sinner she will ensnare. So women, you are nothing but a trap for godly men, because your snatch is too good. That puss is just... I don't know what the kids are saying. I don't want to say on fleek. I feel like that's something maybe a little too...
I feel like that'd be a very shiny vagina. A fleek vagina? That sounds shaven and polished.
See, when I think fleek vagina, I don't think shaven. I think it's
like it's got a coif on the hair.
Like it's at the very least got a pattern in it somewhere, you know?
A pattern?
It's like a buzz cut, but they like
like a checkerboard.
Yeah.
We know pubic hair.
Hashtag chest vag.
Sure. I would have said plaid vag. A lot of people will spell that wrong, though. It's Plaid. Played. Hashtag plaid vag. It's like a fucking lumberjane, which is a female lumberjack.
Look, says the teacher, this is what I have discovered. Adding one thing to another to discover the scheme of things. While I was searching but not finding, I found one upright man amongst 1,000, but not one upright woman amongst them all.
Oh.
So he's saying... about 1 in 1,000 men are good people, but he has found 0 good women in the entire world. So women, stop being women, because I guess you just fucking suck according to the wisest man in the Bible.
I'm trying to think of a wise woman. I mean, like, contemporary to this time. He might be right. Mostly due to subjugation, though, probably. And they were all sex slaves. It's really hard to take advice from someone that you own just to fuck. You know what I mean? Do you think Sally Heming had like a sagely black person trope involved with her life? like Thomas Jefferson would like whatever the equivalent of it was probably buttons, but he zips up his pants after he just came in her, and she's like, you know, people will respect you if you look into their eyes while you speak. Why is she an old black man when she's being sagely? I don't.
Maybe the tales were wrong and it was an old black man, and just for posterity's sake, Thomas Jefferson it changed it to Sally Hemings.
Oh, good times.
For some reason, the idea of Thomas Jefferson balls deep in the trope of sagely black janitor is hilarious to me. I don't know why.
Just mopping up the cum. You know. I'm trying to think of something sagely to say. Like, two in the hand is when in Rome. A penny saved.
This only have I found. God created mankind upright, but they have gone in search for many schemes. See, God created mankind upright, not monkeys. Checkmate. Atheists, says
that'll
Ken
teach
Ham.
us.
Poor Ken Ham and his...
Yeah, I feel really bad for his mutton chopped ass. Did you see that Bill Nye went to the Ark thing and started talking to kids that were there about how much bullshit it was?
That's awesome. Good for Bill Nye.
That's super awesome.
So that's the end of chapter 7. This was a shorter episode, but it's just
okay.
It's sectioned off that way. So.
Yeah, because the next one is obey the king, and we can't just tell you to obey the king and then not tell you why and end the episode on a cliffhanger. We would never cliffhang you guys.
We need to get to Jesus so soon.
We're almost there. We're like halfway done.
I know, it's crazy.
I'm excited for Jesus. He's gonna be a big part. He's gonna be a lot of fun. So thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Hey, also thank you to everyone that bought a Pride shirt. We just found out the final figures. It's somewhere in it'll probably be final figure 1100 range because we're going through PayPal and they take a cut. But right now it stands at 12-ish. $1,200 we raised. You guys raised for an LGBTQ charity. So if you know of one that you desperately think is the right one, please go down below in the comments. And then what I'm going to do is, if you have a Twitter, and you should have a Twitter because you get more of us, and Twitter's just fun. I'm going to do a poll on Twitter with the top 4 selections from the comment section, and then we'll decide through that, and then we'll just go with whatever you guys say because it's your money, not ours. So thank you to everyone that supported it. Our goal was $1,000 and got a little bit over that, so that's fantastic. And I hope the shirts are awesome. I know some people got them already, and seems like everyone really likes them. So I'm pumped. That makes me happy. I'm glad that we could help.
Yeah, I'm glad we could do something good. And I'm glad
because we know everything else we've done is garbage. So there's the one. 5 years in, here's our one good thing.
Yeah. So you can always follow us on our other channels, the Quran Reloaded, if you want to see us read the Quran and do other Islam-related stuff, or if you want to watch us do a weekly video podcast style format show where we talk about movies, TV shows, video games, and all that stuff, you can check us out over at Unpopular Culture. We've been doing that more regularly now because we have a better format that allows us to get stuff out quicker. I still do want to do like the Goosebumps Abridged and stuff occasionally that we had done in the past. It's just our schedule's pretty busy, and those take a lot longer to do. So check that out.
Also,
see if you like it.
Also, we will be having some collaborations coming up. I've gotten a lot of confirmations from some peers that haven't been on the show before, and a couple that have been before, that want to come on and do a Chick Tracks with us. So look forward to those. We should have a lot of collaborative shit going on. I cannot give you any names right now because we haven't set dates, and I don't want to blue ball you guys. But just know it's people you will like. Or not. You'll probably like them, though.
You can always follow us on Twitter at Bible Reloaded.
You can follow Hugo at Hugo Reloaded. You can also subscribe to the channel and get more content directly to your phones.
You can always donate to our Patreon campaign. We do a once-a-month patron-only hangout, and that's a lot of fun. That'll be coming up soon. It would have been normally this week, but Jake's busy, I think, Saturday doing something. I don't know what he's doing. So
we would have done it before, but it's 4th of July weekend and shit. So
okay.
Fucking holidays, ruining shit. So we'll figure it out.
Okay. So until next time, I'm Hugo.
Are you Italian?
I'm Hugo.
What? I'm Jake.
I'm Hugo.
I don't know what's happening to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't. This is a bit. It's a little bit of a bit. I can't really tell what he's going for. He kind of sounds like a distress beacon from every sci-fi show you've ever seen.
The Bible Reloaded!
Oh, God.